I told her all the time this would happen, that he would kill her, because he whipped her all the time. I don't know why.
A Pulaski County man admits he's guilty after his girlfriend was found beaten to death last year.
Dog flu is hitting the Midwest. Will it soon reach Kentucky? Vets weigh in on owners' worries.
They lost their home in a devastating fire, but tonight a Rowan County family is celebrating a very special reunion.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 5:30.
Good evening. He's accused of beating his girlfriend to death. Tonight, a Pulaski County man admits he's guilty of that crime.
Johnny Ray Hendricks is charged in the murder of his girlfriend, Monica Wells. Police say he killed her, then dumped her body in a sinkhole last fall. Today, Hendricks entered a guilty plea in court. Phil Pendleton has reaction from the victim's family. It's our top story at 5:30.
Monica Wells was the victim of murder, police say literally at the hands of her boyfriend, Johnny Hendricks.
He crushed her skull, knocked all of her teeth out, broke both of her jaws, her neck, her arms, but all of her ribs, her leg. And even shot her in the leg after what Helton calls an argument following a party involving lots of alcohol. Today, he admitted to the allegations, saying the one word James and Brenda Helton wanted to hear, but Brenda questions if justice is being done with a 25-year recommended sentence. But he didn't get what he deserved. I hope he rots in there.
Helton says the plea means her grandson, Monica Wells' young son, will not have to testify. She says he saw Hendricks beat up his mother.
He's in counseling twice a week now.
Hendricks and her had dated off and on for 5 years, and her parents say they knew that he was bad for Monica, yet they say she never wanted to leave for good.
Well, I told her all the time this would happen, that he would kill her, because he whipped her all the time. I don't know why.
Hendricks will be sentenced on May 21st in Pulaski County. Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Well, that sentence includes 20 years for murder and 5 years for tampering with physical evidence.
We are learning new details tonight in the case against an eastern Kentucky couple. Ashley and Joseph Newsom are charged with manslaughter in the death of their daughter. Police say that their 2-month-old was found unresponsive at their Knott County home. Police say that Joseph Newsom called 911 and tried performing CPR.
Advised that he had attempted CPR but still wasn't getting any response from the infant child.
The couple denied a request for an interview from jail. Brief break from the heavy rain today. That's the good news. And while the clear skies were a welcome sight, more rounds of storms are heading back into the bluegrass.
Yeah, we just can't get rid of it. Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey's here now with a first look at your forecast.
But at least this little bit of a break has some good timing on it, guys, not only for our evening plans, but especially for our Friday and our Saturday. So we may stretch this out just a little bit over the next 48 hours, roughly. Look outside right now, showing that London, hey, we had a little shower come through there. Temperature starting to creep back up now to the upper 60s. 71 Frankfort, Lexington, Richmond, right around 70 degrees with a mix of sun and some clouds out there. It has a tropical feel to the atmosphere, and Live First Alert Defender is picking up on the decaying showers here in parts of southeastern Kentucky as of now. Mainly some sprinkles showing up around London, over into Manchester, Lexington Metro. Forget about it. Nothing going on as of now. Here's that live sky cam looking out across the Hamburg Pavilion area, and we mentioned those tropical clouds. All that we're missing, kind of the beach out there, but yeah, with all the flooding rains of the past few days, we can almost make a little beach. Northern Kentucky, where we had a little more sunshine over the past several hours, we're seeing a little pop-up shower and thunderstorm action. That will begin to dwindle just a little bit over the next 10-15 minutes or so. But what we're looking at on your hour-by-hour radar, additional showers and storms will try to pop here across northern Kentucky. That will carry us into the overnight, and 1 or 2 of those may linger into early tomorrow morning. And the focus of the forecast when I come back will be on a weekend that looks half good and half bad. We'll show you which half may be to your liking in less than 10 minutes.
A man is in jail tonight accused of breaking into his girlfriend's house and trying to assault her. Our county-by-county coverage begins in Mercer County. Bergen police say that William Christopher Lay broke into his girlfriend's house this morning. When she got home, we're told he tried to assault her. She fought back and was able to get away. Police later found Lay in Boyle County and arrested him on an unrelated warrant. In Wolfe County, state police need your help to find a wanted man. Troopers say they're trying to find Sean DeSote. He might be in the Salyersville area. Police tell us that he's wanted on a 2014 burglary and criminal mischief indictment out of Wolfe County. And in Rockcastle County, a truck stop will have to temporarily shut down its fuel station after someone destroyed an awning. The owner of Derby City Truck Stop in Mount Vernon says a truck driver tried to pull into the truck stop, damaging the awning. The company that owns the truck says they plan to take care of all the damage.
You feel sorry for anybody that kind of thing happens to. You don't want him to lose his job, and you feel for anybody, in a situation like that, because you don't want things to be any worse than they are, and you want things to try to work out for the best.
And crews started work on the awning late this afternoon to repair the damage.
Scientists nationwide are tracking information on a strain of influenza that's not affecting man, rather man's best friend. So far, the outbreak has killed half a dozen dogs and affected more than 1,000. The strain seems to be hitting the Midwest the hardest. WKYT's Kristen Kennedy is talking to Central Kentucky pet professionals about the outbreak. It's a story that's new at 5:30.
Stay. Whoa, stay.
Signs your furry friend has the flu are the same as the ones we get.
Coughing, sneezing, vomiting, diarrhea, high fever.
Animal Care Clinic's Dr. Butch Schroyer doesn't think the flu strain hurting many dogs in the Midwest will necessarily make it to Lexington.
And when these dogs come in sick, we got to make sure they stay hydrated. They got vomiting, diarrhea, we got to get them on IV fluids. If they got fevers, we got to get the fever under the control.
Dr. Schroyer says dogs more at risk are the more social ones possibly traveling out of state.
There's dog shows, field trial dogs, dogs that go to boarding kennels, dogs that go to groomers, dogs that go to training school. Dogs that are living in the backyard and the house have lower risk because they're more isolated.
Pet advocates are taking extra care with dogs with unknown backgrounds, too.
We take in animals that are from animal control or even our owner surrender. We're kind of piecing together stories. So we don't know what animals they might have been exposed to, how recently they traveled. But with anything like this, it's just keeping up to date on your veterinary care is key.
Dogs Woodford County Humane Society's Jennifer Rapchek takes in don't mingle with the rest until she and her crew rule out health issues.
If a dog comes in excessively coughing, sneezing, not eating, showing signs of running a temperature, we will immediately alert our vet tech.
So far, no cases of the notorious flu strain out of Chicago have been reported in the Commonwealth. In Lexington, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
Vets say there is a vaccine available right now for dog flu. However, they do not believe the vaccine targets the current strain affecting hundreds of dogs in the Chicago area. We have a happy ending now to a story that we told you about last night at 11. A dog who went missing after a fire is back home with her family. Over the weekend, a fire ripped through the Bentley family's home in Moorhead. Firefighters went in through a window to rescue the family's two dogs, but after the rescue, one of the dogs, Shine, ran off. A neighbor spotted Shine today and called the family. The family went over to the neighbor's house, but the dog wasn't there. When they returned home, Shine was sitting in the backyard.
We've spent the last few weeks looking into the status of Center Point downtown in Lexington and its future. Our good question is from Larry of Winchester. Why has work stopped at Center Point? Larry is asking. The developer Dudley Webb says he can't start back up with construction on the parking garage until $25 million in bonds are sold to a private investor. Today I received a letter from Webb updating us on the sale of those bonds, and we'll have that at 6 tonight. Webb says the 3-story underground parking garage will have 700 spaces. So much more on the story tonight at 6. If you have a good question, go to WKYT.com.
I'm Bill Bryant. A longtime Lexington State Senator makes an endorsement in the Kentucky governor's race. And Alan Stein talks about the tough task of redistricting schools. The bottom line is ahead.
I'm Sam Smith in Whitley County, where 2 teens face charges for making a violent threat. Coming up at 6, we'll tell you all about this investigation.